Sup nerds, today we have Loogamon versus Blue Flare. Chris starts us off by hatching Wanyamon, even going to Gaussmon, and playing Greymon for 4, getting his Scourge on. Add Kiriha and Zeeg to hand. Brandon hatches Bowmon, evos into Loogamon, evos into Lugarmon, and plays Gabumon for 3 to choke Chris to 1. Chris promotes, swings 1000, dies, triggers Gauss's on deletion, plays Melbergamon, triggers Melbergamon's effect to play Kiriha, and then swings 4k, dies, and then saves. And then he Sorais for 4 to set Brandon to 3, and I guess hope to keep him from popping off. Brandon promotes, gains a memory from Gabumon. Brandon swings on him, 5k, trashes a card, gives him 2k, triggers Bowmon, evos into Soul for 3, no effect on Soul, 1 check at 10,000 DP. Survives. And then Brandon plays Tyrannomon for 4, Scourges top 4, max value, adds another Tyrannomon and an AG, and then trashes a Black Automon. And Chris hatches Wanyamon, gains an extra memory from Kiriha and Nene. Evos into Gaussmon. This is pretty bad for Brandon. Have multiple bodies on the field. If Chris has a Metal Greymon, it's about to be a problem. Hey, speak of the devil. Chris plays Metal Greymon, stuns the Tyranno and the Gabumon, crossing Greymon and Melbergamon. Swing Melbird at security, 5k, dies, saves. Swings Metal Greymon at security, 8k, 2 checks, and stuns the Soul. And dies to the first check. And material saves the Greymon and the Melbergamon. And Chris just hard passes. Brandon's board is stunned. He hatches Bowmon. Evos into Loogamon. Activates AG for 3. Mind Links. Plays Loogamon for 3, and then everybody gets unstunned. Chris promotes, gains memory from Kiriha and Nene. So Brandon does have one blocker with that Soul Loogamon. Chris swings security, Gaussmon 1k, draws from Wanya. Brandon lets it go through, it dies, triggers his effect, plays Melbird for free, and Melbird adds the Metal Greymon back to hand. And then taps Kiriha to use Melbird and Gray to cross the Metal Greymon. Metal Greymon stuns all 3 that have no sources, and then swing security, unsuspends, and stuns the Soul. And because he stuns it, he can't block. So Blue Flare does take game 1. By the way, if you guys enjoy this type of content, please like and subscribe. It really helps support the channel. And if you're interested in the Loogamon deck profile, link will be in the pinned comment below. Alright, Brandon chooses to go first for game 2, hatches Bowmon, evos into Gabumon, and plays Tyranno for 4, Scourges top 4, max value yet again, adds AG and Lugarmon, and trashes another Lugarmon. Chris hatches Wanyamon. Activates Blazing Memory Boost for 5. Must be nice. Gonna get max value here. Scourges top 6. Plays the Kiriha. That actually happens second. Adds the Metal Greymon and the Melbergamon. Bot decks the rest. Brandon just stays in security, swings, and it dies. And then he plays AG, and Chris goes to 3 from Kiriha. Now Chris pops the Blazing, goes to 5. Plays Metal Greymon for 5, crossing Melbergamon. Evoing into Metal X for 0, plus 3k, plus 1 security. 2 checks jamming, 11k. Survives. And just hard passes. Brandon promotes, gains 3 memory from Gabu double AG. Evos into Lugarmon. We have our first chat here. He evos for 2 memory. Lugarmon evos on top of Gabumon for 3 memory. The alternate evo condition requires SOC in the traits. Judge. Triggers Lugarmon's effect. Trashes Soul to give him 2000 DP. Mind Links with AG. Swings at the Metal Greymon. Triggers his effect to trash, gain another 2k, trigger Bowmon, evos into Soul for 3. Triggers Soul's effect, plays Tyranno. Triggers Tyranno's effect, Scourges top 4, adds the Hell Luger. trashes Loogamon, and then triggers Alliance. Another chat here. Gabumon should have drawn one, trash one as well. So it does swing over the Metal X for 12k. And then he evos into Hell for 3, triggers Hell's end of turn effect, draws 2, add Loogamon back to hand, and discards nothing. And then Chris goes to 3 from his memory setter after Brandon plays out AG with his end of turn effect. Not having material save there is really bad. Alright, and Chris just Sorais the Soul and chokes Brandon to 1. Brandon hatches Baumon, he was in a Loogamon. Sorai feels kind of bad here because Brandon can just Mind Link to enable himself to attack with the Soul, which he does. Mind Links. Swing on him. Trashes a card to gain a memory. 8k, 1 check. Survives. Plays a Wisdom, Scourges top 2, adds Loogamon. Plays another Wisdom, Scourges top 2, adds Loogamon. And then triggers end of turn, plays AG out, and Chris goes to 3. So Chris plays Metal Greymon for 3, crossing Greymon and Male Bergermon, and stuns the Soul. Swing Security, 2 checks jamming, survives. And Eva's in a Metal Greymon / Cyber Launcher for 2, set Brandon to 2. Brandon promotes, gains double memory from AG, triggers Loogamon, tucks another AG, gains memory. Pops Wisdom, Eva's in a Loogamon for 0, pops a Wisdom, Eva's in a Soul for 1, triggers Soul's effect, plays Tyranno, triggers Tyranno's on play, Scourges top 4, adds Loogamon, trashes Black Otto, and then he should gain 2 memory here from his inheritables. He catches it a little bit later though. Swing Security, trashes Finn to gain a memory, and then uses Baumon to evolve into Finn for 4, triggers Finn's effect, plays out some dudes, Black Otto and double Loogamon, and then triggers Alliance, and unsuspends from Soul's effect, and here's where he catches the double memory gain. So it is 16k for 2 checks. Survives. Swings again, triggers Alliance, attempts to delete the Metal Greymon Cyber Launcher, but unfortunately for him it has Armor Purge, so he does not get to unsuspend because it's not deleted. So he survives the check and then swings Black Otto for lethal, so he does take game 2. Alright, Chris chooses to go first for game 3, hatches Wanya. Plays Blazing for 5, Scourges top 6. Wow, no Kiriha. Sag. So he adds Greymon. Brandon hatches Baumon. Eva's in a Gabumon. And plays AG for 3. And Eva's in a Black Otto for 3 to choke Chris to 1. Alright, and Chris just hard plays Kiriha for 4 to set Brandon to 3. Brandon promotes. Swing Security, draws 1, trashes 1, survives. And Brandon does have the option to Mind Link the AG Evo into the Soul and then play the Black Otto back and get another check in, but I think he's trying to avoid playing into the Blue Flare strategy, which is stun your board if you have 2 or more Digimon. So he just hard passes here. I would say it's probably a good choice. Alright, Chris plays Greymon for 4, gets a Scourge on, adds Metal Greymon and Male Bergermon. Brandon hatches Baumon. Eva's in a Gabu. He should gain a memory here from AG. Swings Security. Draws 1, trashes 1 from Black Otto. Survives again. There we go. Now he catches the AG memory gain. Plays Wisdom for 2. Scourges top 2. Adds Loogamon. And Eva's in a Lugar to pass turn. Chris goes to 3. And then beginning a main phase. Gains another memory from Kiriha and Nene to go to 4. Swing on him. 4k. Survives. Right, and Chris plays Metal for 3, crossing Greymon and Male Bergermon and stunning the Black Ottomon. Swing Security, 1 check jamming, draws 1, checks an Analog Youth. Brandon grabs Chimera. Chris is in a Gaussmon and raising. And Chris just plays Marvin Jackson for 3 to pass turn. So Brandon promotes. Gains memory from AG. Mind Links AG, pops Wisdom. Eva's in a Soul for 1, triggers Soul's effect. Plays Loogamon back, should gain a memory here from his inheritable. Activates Delicate Plan on the Soul. Swing Security, draw 1, trash 1 from Gabumon. Triggers Soul's Effect, trashes 1 to gain a memory. Triggers Balmond, Evo into the Finn that was just trashed for 4. Triggers Finn's Effect. Plays 3 dudes, one of which is a Tyrannomon, which should trigger its on play. Unsuspends from the Soul Effect and alliances with Black Gato. And I guess he's just never going to gain that memory off of the Loogamon inheritable. 2 checks at 18k. Checks as Sorai and Delicate Plan does not matter. Swings again. Triggers Alliance. Deletes Greymon to unsuspend. And then swings for game. So Brandon does take it 2-1. But I appreciate you guys stopping by. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy seeing this kind of content. Want to come back for more. But until next time, see ya.